And we're live. This is amateurgamer, and I'll be returning to amateurgamer casting Age of Empires 2 DE. And we're on the map for Lakes, and for red, we have B-Boy 4387 playing as Lithuania, and for blue, we have Fancy Metal Can playing as Ethiopia. I don't quite remember Ethiopia. I know Lithuania is like a monk and cavalry. Okay, Ethiopia is archer. Right, the Shotel warrior. The last game I casted with Ethiopia, I don't recall much happening. So at least I didn't really see much of their unique units. So yeah, maybe things will be a bit different. So 4 lakes. We have red in the lower corner and blue on the upper corner. So we'll see. Yes, sorry about if I sound a bit weird. I hate it when I get interruptions, which is really annoying. It's like I'm recording here. I know I could pause these, but it's just so much extra work if I have to edit the. I don't have that much free time. I wish I had more free time. Let's just put it that way. So right now it looks pretty straightforward. Is red not going for a lumber camp? Doesn't seem like it. We have a bit of combat. Blue is going for a lumber camp. I just don't know if red is content. Red went for Wait, what? Red went for barracks. Huh. I mean, Lithuania does start with more fruit, so it's certainly an option to go for rushes, but it's definitely very odd. I love how these two units, they're still chasing one another. I guess depending on how red turns, he might get hit. It looks like they're closing the gap. I mean, yeah, it kind of depends on. Oh, I didn't even realize the militia rush. Oh, you don't want to be there. Oh yeah, you don't want to lose that. No, too late. Oh, that is actually a bit problematic. I didn't even realize red went for militia. Because when I heard the, you can't hear it, but when I heard the alerts, I thought it was, what do you call it? I thought it was just, the scout cavalry trading blows, but wow. Yeah, losing this is pretty big. Because it costs resources to get these. How much a lumber camp? 100 wood is not. Did blue give up? Oh no. Militia. Oh, they don't have loom. But apparently militia's pretty pathetic. Oh yeah. So this is gonna be an all-out brawl. Oh no, they should be targeting the weekend. Wow, these villagers are actually. I mean, still blue is slowed down a ton, right? Yeah, I'm actually not surprised. See you at the second game. And we're on to the second game. This is the Golden Swamp map, and for red we have Jorebs playing as the Britons, and for blue we have Ghost Stalker playing as the Mayans. So we have. Wait, Mayans is also archer. Yeah, the plumed archers. But longbowmen, I mean, their range is pretty good. So yeah, the last one, I was like, oh look, red built barracks. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, red was already attacking. Red actually went for it pretty early for them to have already disrupted the enemy. Anyways, let's look at this game. So we have 2 archer civs. I mean, I've only casted 1 game on this map, and that one was interesting. I mean, we had the winning side never researching looms, so if blue, well, in that game, if the opponent had actually raided earlier, it would have made a huge difference. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I wasn't prepared for that rush, but Lithuania is definitely one of the better civs for those kind of rush due to the fact that they, how should I put it? Like Lithuania, because they start with more food, it means that they can actually, I mean, you start with 100 gold, you start with 150. How much is a militia? I don't remember. 60 food and 20 gold. Yeah, you can actually rush. And if your opponent doesn't defend properly, like, I feel the best way to defend against that is walling off. Like, if blue in the last game was able to wall off, then it would have made a pretty big difference. Right? Protect your wood line, then at least your wood line would be protected. And so far we have pretty standard stuff. Red has a lot of villagers on these water buffaloes. Blue's timing, yeah, I've given up. Like, it's so common in the games I cast that it's not even surprising. Like, I'd be more surprised if the players do it perfectly where they waste very little food, but yeah, I don't expect anything otherwise at this point. I don't think we'll see any rushes, at least not early rushes. Is it just me, or does the rhino does have a different texture in its underbelly, right? It's kind of a light gray top, and then its belly is kind of a brownish. Nobody cares. I don't know why I had to talk about that. I mean, that was the thing that came to mind. I have no idea what just happened there. We have another house. Oh, you don't want to lose that hunter? Okay, wow, that was way closer than it had to be. Yeah, that's the thing, right? The start is normally uneventful, and the one time where it gets eventful, of course, I wouldn't pay attention. So, yeah, get out me. Yeah, I know, it's pretty bad. Okay, so blue is going for the ibex. Apparently, ibex can exist in all types of terrain. Meanwhile, we only have like wolves or leopards or crocodiles, rhinos, boars, elephants. Yeah, there isn't really much to talk about early in the game. I mean, if I was more familiar, I mean, both are archer civs. Honestly, I just don't see either. Like, for the Britons, yeah, they might want to wait to get some upgrades, because then their longbows will actually be a pretty serious threat. And then for the Mayans, yeah, sometimes I get confused. I think it's the Inca, right? I mean, there's not much else to see there. Yeah, Inca building costs less stone, so what ends up happening is they're able to rush. The Mayans, not so much. The wall costs less, so if they need to wall off, it's definitely possible. We see barracks. Either red is planning on getting some archers to disrupt the enemy, or red is just building it as a precaution, right? You don't want to wait until you're getting attacked, then it's like, oh wait, I need a barracks. Yeah, that's not what you want. So blue is also getting barracks. Yeah, I think they're probably more for defensive purposes than anything. I do find this mill's location a bit questionable. Unless you could, actually you might be able to fit a farm there. Okay, don't mind me. I'm probably just being dumb. Okay, clearing out these trees. Another rhino? And also water buffalo that is ignored. Yeah. So both sides have reached feudal age. So they're even on that front. Yeah, I really need to pay attention to this tab. Oh, I don't. I said pay attention to the tab. I don't mean eliminate this so I can't see anymore. I mean, the whole reason why I missed the Lithuanian rush last time was because I wasn't paying attention. If I paid attention, I would have noticed that, wait a minute, they're not only building villagers, but here we have some archers. Oh, Eagle Scout. The Eagle Scout might die. Apparently Eagle Scouts are slower. RIP. Yeah, losing that Eagle Scout matters. Did red get an archery range? Oh, getting it now. Actually, I see one problem. You notice how these houses are built like this? If blue is harassing this, these villagers are forced through this relatively narrow area, which means there'll be more losses. I mean, if this is closed completely, then it's gonna be really tough. But red is getting more archers, so I don't think there'll be like an actual rush going. I mean, blue will try. I just don't think much will happen unless one side is clearly much better than the other in terms of microing, and I messed this up. Okay. So both sides are relatively equal in villagers. Red definitely built more houses. And in terms of military, yeah, they're more or less even. Red has, I think, at least... Oh, red is actually getting more. Oh. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. Especially if they're, like, sent one by one. Yeah, red is not quite paying attention. Oh. At least kill this villager. Oh, that villager is just so lucky. Okay, yeah. Red is gonna win just by outnumbering. That's actually really bad because now red has this archer advantage. And red doesn't even lose. Red probably lost like 2 archers. But that's about it. Like I said, the early game can be really boring. Oh, we have some skirmishers. Yep, these skirmishers are not what you want to face. Well, use your archers to deal with. Now blue is just throwing units away. Actually, getting a bunch of skirmishers is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, if you can micro, those skirmishers can definitely pay dividends. And blue is definitely not giving up. Blue is like, I'm serious. Red is still getting archers. I mean, with enough archers. Oh, yeah, with enough archers, red could actually win this, but this is a pretty costly victory. I mean, that's the thing, right? They just have to get in close, and then these guys have to back up. If red was... I feel like if red has really good micro, red could just send like 2 archers to force the enemy back while the archers keep firing. But yeah, right now red is getting scary amounts of archers. Now going for skirmisher actually isn't a bad idea. Wait, did blue go for any fishing boats? None that I know of. Padded archer armor. I don't know why for a moment I actually read it padded camel armor. I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, that doesn't make sense. It didn't. Let's put it that way. It seems like red is just gonna get ready for, I mean, blue went for skirmishers, so it's not like those archers are gonna be like stupidly effective. But yeah, blue is not giving up. There are twice as many archers as skirmishers. And since both sides are investing so much in their military, it will mean that I don't think we're gonna see a lot of... I don't think we'll see a lot of... Yeah, I don't know when either side will go for Castle Age. Yeah, if blue micro properly, these javelins are going to do pretty well. These skirmishers. The javelins that carry will do pretty well. That's what I was... My brain kind of didn't work there. And let's see. I mean, I feel like blue won. Yeah, blue definitely did better in that area. So blue is getting fishing ships, which is not a bad idea, right? Getting more food to get into Castle Age sooner, because at least skirmishers are going to be a pain to deal with. I think they fixed it. Before, this always goes to slower, but now it just goes to normal. Or maybe I just broke it. Yeah, blue is kind of pushing his luck. And that's the thing, right? Actually, no, they have the same range. Yeah, I actually don't know what's going to happen. This is like my speed. Oh, I see, that's why. I've never had this happen before. It says caught up to live gameplay. That's why I can't speed up anymore, because it's not possible for me to see the future, right? That'd be kind of crazy. Or at least, I mean, there will always be a delay. Otherwise, people could stream snipe. Is that the right? Oh, that is not good. I feel like for blue, focus fire makes more sense because they have fewer units, so it's like not as much resource wasted. I mean, they'll still waste their damage, right? I mean, both sides are going to Castle Age. Yeah, I was wondering why it doesn't let me at all. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, blue actually has pretty solid numbers. Red does have to focus fire, but yeah, these are skirmishers, so not the best counters. Oh yeah, red is kind of in trouble. Okay, they're building a watchtower. If blue pays attention, actually that's good of red, right? Blue could only focus on one thing at a time, and that's definitely going to finish. Yeah, that. I mean, that's the thing. Like, even though they're garrison, they're mobile. The tower isn't. So suddenly, oh, blue is doing some hefty damage. This is not good. I mean, I will admit, red likes a very clean city. Just look at all of this placement, but that doesn't quite help. Yeah, all of these villagers' loss is going to hurt. And if blue, I don't know if blue is gonna do it, but if blue upgrades to like elite skirmishers, yeah, it will make these guys a nightmare. I'm not surprised, right? Red should have realized that, you know, these engagements are not great. So actually some naval units wouldn't be bad, because all of these are pierce damage, right? And ships have pretty high pierce armor. They could probably like hold the line, but that's what Red didn't do. Anyways, good game for this. And the other game, I mean, solid job by Red. Like, Red just used the advantage. I feel like a lot of players, at least lower level ones, don't know how to deal with that kind of rush yet. But I guess on higher level, it probably won't work out that well, just because players are more likely to wall off and just neutralize it. Anyways, good game for, well, good 2 games. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope you have a good one. Bye.